I never wanted to be rescued. I've always wanted to saddle my own white horse, slay my own dragons, and seek my own adventures. I was very, very lucky to be raised by parents who really valued my independence and autonomy and really nurtured that and really made me feel competent and confident. And one of the things that my dad really did for me was he never really treated me like a princess. He treated me more like a warrior. And it was sort of this attitude of you can go out there and get whatever you want. You don't have to wait for somebody to rescue you. You don't have to have somebody take care of you. And you don't have to have somebody gift you your adventures. You go out there and create your own adventures. And you know something? I did. My whole life, I've kind of created my own adventures. I lived in Japan for a year and I've gotten to travel and do things I really wanted to do. It required some risk and sometimes it was a little scary, but I got to do it. And so one of the things I would love to challenge you to do is to think about the adventures you want to take. Now, they don't have to be anywhere in the world other than in your own hometown, but there might be something you've been dying to try that you haven't had the courage to do. And I'd love for you to take the time to really go ahead and give it a shot. There's something so powerful of being in charge of your life. It's like nothing else in the world. It really does feel like being a superhero. You're not relying on anyone. You're really taking care of yourself. And it's the greatest gift you're ever going to give yourself. I promise you that. So think about what it is that you could sort of take care of on your own. Maybe you rescue yourself. Maybe you become your own superhero, your own white knight. Think of something that you'd normally surrender to somebody to take care of and maybe take it on yourself and get sort of the idea of what does it feel like to do that? What does it feel like to take care of something really difficult and challenging? I know even for myself, when I went through a divorce, there were things that my ex-husband took care of because I didn't want to do those things. And later I had to really figure out how to do them on my own. And one of the things I found was some of those things that I didn't think I liked so well, it felt really empowering to be able to do them on my own. And so there's something to be said for deciding how you want to live your life and your own adventure and how you're going to plot that. And so one of the things I'd love for you to do in this day's actionable item is to think about an adventure that you would love to take for yourself. Maybe it's as simple as, camping alone and you've never done that before. Maybe it's something that simple, but maybe that's something you've always wanted to do. Or maybe it's something entirely different, like really wanting to paint, but being terrified to pick up a paintbrush and paint. I know those people. They really want to try it, but they're so afraid of what will come out of them. I'd love for this week you to think about a great adventure you can take and to start plotting that adventure. Like I said, it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be exotic. Maybe you don't even leave your house. But I think there's something to be said for you figuring out how you can live your greatest life by creating your greatest adventure. So this week, I'd like you to show a little of your adventurous spirit and define what your next adventure is going to be.